Okay guys, I've just set that camera up. That fence is probably 30 yards away, and I'm going to aim it at that fence and the ball will bank off that fence. It'll be really really interesting to watch the ball flight. Grass is 3 inches deep here. But I want you to also see how much I'm going in here. And I'm going to try and get a little bit of this. But I've got to keep the shoulders closed, guys. You must keep the shoulders closed. Here. Look at that, guys. I've hit that straight at the out of bounds fence. And that's ended up, 25 yards inside the out of bounds fence. I could actually hit it over the out of bounds fence and the wind would bring it back. The wind would bring it back. Keep the lead shoulder closed. I'll aim this right outside the fence. Oh, that's strong. Oh, that is strong. Look at that, guys. I actually aimed that outside the fence. Watch this. There you go. And that just landed just inside the fence, and I aimed it 30 yards outside the fence. Just landed a yard inside the fence. I'll try and hit this one actually straight, and you watch how much the wind moves the ball. Look at this. There you go, look at that, baby. Woo! We call that a wind slinger. Down under here, a wind slinger. Boy, it's probably killing the audio. I've got a little windsock on. Just as I was going to hit that, guys, it just gusted onto me and almost blew me over. Just hit me. Yeah, the straight shot today would be nigh impossible. You'd have to just have the blade open so much, and you'd have to try and hit sort of like a push cut. That's the only shot you'd get. Come on, keep those shoulders closed, Jace. Now guys, I aimed that straight at the fence. And look, the wind has brought it back. Lands about 5 yards inside the fence. This test, you guys, hitting a 5-iron out of actually it's 4-iron. I thought it was going a little high. It's actually a 4-iron. Come on, Chase. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now there you are. That's just landed on the fence line. And I aimed that 30 yards outside the fence line. It's amazing. I'll hit one down, sort of down the, watch how much. That's hitting it at the fence, and that's ended up 20 yards inside the fence. The other ones I hit sort of outside the fence line. Tell you what, guys, this makes you work on your balance, I can tell you, because it just hits you. So what I'm trying to do is go in here, keep that lead shoulder closed, then here, and then fire it over here. So the into-out attack is a la channel lock, into-out, but the club releases towards the target, which gives us our left, radial left process, okay? Hit this one with a little bit of turbo time. Look at that, guys. Wow! That's right on the fence line. That's right on it. But it's amazing that you have to hit it that far out to the right to keep the club, to keep the ball in bounds. Come on, Jay. You think after all this time that I would be able to put the camera in a place where the grow, well, it's not mowed up here anywhere, so it doesn't matter. It's just going to always be a really tough place to hit golf balls from. And that's down in the grass, so that's a good test. That's sitting down. Now that's basically hitting it, you know, half straight, and the ball will just get blown over to the left. And of course, hitting it out of the deep rough, it just tends to shut the club face down. Now guys, that's hitting it 20 yards outside the fence, and it ends up 20 inside the fence as a line. Trying to get here. That was a bullet. Okay, the natural instinct, guys, obviously is to, and this is great hitting it out of, you know, really deep rough, but the natural instinct here, guys, is clearly to try and hit a low ball in the wind. Come on, Jace, come on. There you go, guys, watch the wind get that, look. Now, the wind is coming this way. This is 4 iron. That's probably going. It's down the wind, so it's going a pretty good distance. I mean, I hit 4 iron, carry 4 iron, about 185 yards, about 180 yards, and normal conditions, and that's probably going, I don't know, probably 175 carry. even when they knock down wind. It's unbelievable. That's as good as old JH can. Now look at the wind get that, guys. As soon as you hit it up normal 4-iron height, the wind just gets it and takes it away. You just hit that up at normal height and it's just gone forever. It's just gone, 40 yards left. Whew. Come on, close shots, come. Just as I was going to hit that, guys, you just get hit with a gust and you just lose your balance and you want to come down a little bit quicker. I mean, that was right in the middle of the blade, but I just couldn't get it to come back. Come on. Now guys, I've hit that straight at the fence. It's just landed inside the fence. I'll hit a couple this way. They'll just take off. Just got to get that that arm up high. Come on, Chase. Close shot. Come on. That's the one. Look at that, guys. Whoa! That's what we want. Gee, that's good flight. And that feeling I said the other day, guys, that I get, the impact is an entirely different impact. Again, all part of the development program here, guys. What you're seeing here is raw progress. Absolutely as raw as it gets. But even with this all that wind, we haven't hit any stinkers, as Johnny Miller would say. We haven't stunk the place out with some awful shots. Come on. That's as good as old JH can hit it. Look at that go. Ooh, baby. And I know, I haven't got this yet. I'll get it. But there's something in there, guys, because the ball flight is so good. Ball flight's fantastic. But it was fantastic that I got the Shanks yesterday, because it just highlighted that you have to apply the channel lock mechanics, which is into out with closed shoulders. And it's got to be really in on the backswing. We don't want it here. We want it here. And I'll really try and exaggerate the in on this and just see what happens. I mean, this might be a bridge a little bit too far, but we'll see. I could get so far inside here that I can't get back to it. But I want to try and experience that. Look at that, guys. Look at that ball flight. And of course, with the wind, you won't hear any impact because it'll just blow the sound away. But boy, that was a good shot. Even if I say so myself, that was a great shot. That was fantastic. So guys, the good thing is we're getting percentages of really good contact. There was none for that 45 minutes yesterday, I can tell you. The only thing I was going to get in good contact was I kept hitting myself in the head with the club because I was so frustrated, and I got perfect contact. Okay, watch this. Come on, Chase. There's a slinger in the wind, see? If you just hit it basically straight, the wind just picks it up and slings it. But that was nice flight, really nice flight. And of course, bear in mind, guys, that range balls have got a lot of paint in the dimples, so they tend to be affected by the wind quite dramatically. There's where I want to be, with closed shoulders. Look at that. Look at that, Johnny boy. As we say over here, couple of good shots. Couple of good shots, Johnny. It's part of the development program, guys. This is what it is. And come out in these conditions. I'm not a fine Johnny practicer, fine day Johnny, not me. Oh no. The Mo says, oh no, 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 no. Oh, every day. Doesn't matter what it's like, rain, hail, shine, doesn't matter. Got to play in the rain, hail, shine. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Excuse there, guys. The grass is very juicy. And there was a lot of grass on the golf ball there, and it just squirted off. Now, perfect strike, but just squirted off, and that's what happens. I've got three, actually talking about clubs, I've got 3 4-irons. Well, they're 4-irons that are 4-iron specification. But we broke one originally when we were trying to bend it. I had a 5-iron, I broke the 4-iron, so I had a 5-iron, and we heated it, and we bent it to 4-iron. And that's actually this club. This is actually a 5-iron head, bent to 4-iron loft and lie. But we had to beat it, and we ended up with another one that's really strong, because you can't buy 3-irons in these. So the other 4-iron is actually a 3-iron loft, but this is just the normal 4-iron. But this is actually a 5-iron head bent to 4-iron loft and 4-iron length. I should be hitting the strong lofted one. The other one's like a 3-iron. All right, give this one a hit, JH. Come on. Look at that go, guys. Look at that. Woo, baby. And as I say, people say, why do you spend so much time in the practice, TJH? Couldn't have better fun than this, could you? If you're a golfer. What better fun could you have than this? This is just fantastic. Getting blown off my feet. Come on. Keep those shoulders closed, Johnny. Look at that, guys. Whoa, baby. It's a lot of fun holding the ball into that hurricane. I haven't got any of this yet, but I'll get it. I was watching a guy hit driver down there who's a pretty good hitter. Normally hits at about 270, 280 yards. He couldn't hit it 200 yards into the wind down there. The wind is so strong. I believe it's hitting about 195 and flushing it. Come on, Jay. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Just a big slinger on the wind. A slinger on the wind. So what am I doing? That's what I feel. Shoulders are closed. Club releases over here. Now, the feeling is that the release is this, really low and radial. It's not that low and radial. But the feeling is that it's very low and radial. Yeah, that experience yesterday with the Shanks, wow. Yeah, my feelings are for people that have had them over the years. I've never had them. I've never had them, but I had them for 35 minutes yesterday. And the people that have them for years, it's just amazing. Come on, Jay. All right, now I hit a new Titleist here and just see what sort of difference we get in the ball flow. Should hold itself better into the wind. Look at that flight. Whoa, so much better with a proper golf ball. Yeah, it holds it. Probably takes, that dimple pattern probably takes about 8 or 10 yards, maybe 12 yards off the wind effect. It holds itself better into the wind. Okay guys, I'll hit a little burner into the wind just for fun. I'll get the other really, this is the 3-iron, guys. This is the 3-iron. This is only 17 degrees. This is a 4-iron that's bent to 3-iron. I'll hit a little burner. How's that? You like them apples, Mrs. Jones? That's 3-iron, guys. 17 degree 3-iron. Every club feels different. The shafts are all the same in these, and they've all got the same, you know, tipping and so forth, and where they should be, but they all feel different. You know why everything feels different? No shaft can ever be made to feel the same, because it's a particle. They're particles, and the resins and all that stuff, they never ever harden or consolidate the same. You'll never get a bunch of resin that's exactly the same. You'll never get a bunch of carbon fibre that's exactly the same. There'll always be a variance. Always. Now guys, that's a different flight to 3-iron, isn't it? But there's no difference in the golf swing. That's the good thing. None. Okay, I know, I haven't got my hands out there yet. I'll really try. Might miss-hit this. If I miss-hit this, guys, it's because I'm really trying. Really trying. Look at that ball flight. Ooh. Okay, the wind's dropped down. It's probably down about 35 k's now. Down from 55. But that's nice ball flight. Really nice ball flight. And what happens, guys, unfortunately, when the wind's blowing, your swing shortens up. which you're trying to maintain balance. And that's why I can't get the club back far enough to get this. I'll try here. Anyway, we miss it, it's part of the development program. I'd like to miss it that good every time. Wow, look at that. It's about 2 yards inside the fence. And I hit that in my mind about 20 yards outside the fence because the wind came up. Okay, last shot. How hard can you hit it, JH? What's the breakdown point? Because Bowen looks like he hit it really hard. I feel all these swings are like 75, 80%, guys. I'm not hammer time, but I'll give it a little bit of hammer time. I don't know if I'm ready for hammer time yet. There's hammer time. Look at that go. Yeah, that's another that's another 10 to 12 in the air. Okay guys, not much point hitting anymore. But the whole idea now in terms of getting the Frankenstein channel lock is that this is channel lock, but we want Frankenstein channel lock. We want this. That's what we want. We want Frankenstein channel lock. But we don't go here, guys. Those Thomas the Tanks I had yesterday, oh wow. Wow. Would you like me to hit a Thomas the Tank on cue? This is what I had yesterday. Probably can't do it now because I probably purged it. But I'll take it out there and do what I was doing yesterday. Yeah guys, this is JH hitting a shank on demand with a 3-iron. Maybe I won't do it. Maybe I purged it out of my brain. But here I was yesterday. Here. No, I purged it. My brain said, no, you don't want to do that. Oh, gee, that was a good shot. Oh, wow, that was a good shot. And my mechanism, my self-protection mechanism, the one that stops me jumping in front of a speeding train by having the shanks, has kicked in and says, no, we're not going to let you hit a shank ever again, JH. Not now, not ever, never. Okay, last shot. How hard can you hit it, JH? Come on. That's how hard I can hit it. Now, if I hit that down the middle, see how the wind just takes it? Okay, guys, I'm not getting this here, but I will. I will get it. I said last week by the end of this week I'd have it. Well, still got a day to go. We've still got 3 days to go. The week doesn't end till Sunday. So, yeah, maybe by Sunday I'll get it. It's hard today because to take it back here like that, I've got to really compromise my balance a bit, and with the wind it's hard to do. Anyway guys, whole point of the videos today was to just tell you about what happened to me yesterday and the reason I got into difficulty, which I've never ever had in my life in playing golf. Never had a bout of the shanks ever. Hit a few, but never had a bout of them. But I did yesterday, and my poor old buddy, he was just sort of, just take it easy, JH, it'll go away. And he took the razor blades off me. You hear that joke? About the guy, about the fanaticism of golf. The guy goes out, plays around the golf, and he plays awful. Hits everything, shanks it, hits the balls out of bounds, comes into the locker room, goes out to the sink, pulls a razor blade. He said, I've had it. I've had this game. I'm not playing anymore. I don't want to live anymore. He said, I'm going to end it all. And he gets the razor blade out and he goes, shoo, shoo, and he's bleeding in the sink. And one of his buddies outside the locker room says, hey George, you want to play tomorrow? And he goes, what time? And guys, that's a golfer, isn't it? He's going, what time? Okay guys, enough of the frivolity. Yep, by Sunday, I'll get this out here. But they were interesting shots. No stinkers, and under really tough, okay, it's dropped down and now about 25, 30 Ks. But early on, guys, I've got so much weight over there trying to keep the camera up. Okay, guys, interesting day, and that's the explanation of what happened yesterday.